Yeah, yeah, I decided to do a video. I want to do this video concerning a lot of stuff that's going on in the world. Most people think people just be talking or just be running their mouth about certain shit. But I want to say this right here. It's a lot of stuff going on. And if you're not able to connect the dots, if you're not able to see the spirituality and what's going on and all this stuff right here, you know what I mean? You need to be quiet and you need to study thyself. You know what I mean? And study what's going on around you. The P. Diddy incident, that's a sexual, immoral, disrespectful ass spirit. You know, all of this placement, to the point where this shit was placed years ago. It was an agenda years ago through him, through the people that he get to hire and rap, you know what I mean? To the people he promote, but that same spirit, you know what I mean, finna get exposed through the churches, you know what I mean, through the pastors, through the leaders that still had the same type of teaching that they had 10 years ago, 20 years ago, that are messing with these women in the churches, these churches that they claim that are God's houses, to the pastors. You know what I mean? That think somebody waiting on them to say what they need to say. You got life fucked up. You know what I'm talking about? You really got life fucked up. You might not like my language, but you need to learn it. I mean it. To my people, to my kinfolk, to the people that say they know this and know that. Oh, God ain't this and God ain't that. You don't know him. You don't know him. You don't know the path that he gotta take. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a simple God. My God ain't simple. You know what I mean? He never been simple. To the prisoner that's getting out. Oh, you being called. You being called. To the homosexuals. You know what I'm saying? To the undercover. Let me tell you something. Right fucking now. I ain't survived all this right here for a nigga to try me, for a homosexual to try me. You feel what I'm saying? To the dyke women. You know what I'm saying? That think that they're gonna disrespect the man of God. You know what I mean? You got life fucked up. You know what I'm talking about? The best thing for you to do is listen to the unction that's within you, that's been talking to you the whole time, saying change your life. You know what I mean? Change your life. To the pastors, about these babies. Y'all think that this a game? We in a time where that UV radiation, it ain't fucking off. And if you ain't cleansing your body, to the ones that say you don't have to cleanse your body, oh, you must be foolish. You must be motherfucking foolish. I'm gonna tell you why, because since I've been cleansing my body out with the things that he put on this earth, you know what I mean? It have been helping my spirit clear out all the negative airways, you feel me? The violating frequencies, you know what I'm saying, or the enemy, you feel me? You feel me? Now, y'all think that this is a game, that all this stuff is happening right before your eyes. You think that you don't have no responsibility in doing shit right. It's either right or wrong. This shit is right or wrong. Is it gonna help the saving grace for the generations to come? Is it gonna help? This is what the pastors don't get. You ain't the real pastor. You supposed to hand it over to the young people that have wisdom of this time. You know what I mean? Because y'all didn't study. He didn't take y'all through the study. He took y'all to stay in that placement where y'all live because y'all was gonna choose that by heart. You know what I mean? To be disrespectful to the kingdom. Now you talking about, oh, you ain't this and that because you ain't in the church of God and this and that. You don't know the Christ spirit. You don't know Christ frequency. You simple-minded with it. You know what I'm talking about? You disrespect everything that has something to do with spirituality. It's how you use things. Do you get it? It's how you use the things that you get. Stop thinking that Christ have a suit and tie on. Stop thinking that Christ Caesar Borgia. Get into these books of Enoch. Stop being scared to allow God to allow other people to know more than what you know until it's your time. You know what I'm saying? Until you study to show thyself approval. I don't care nothing about what a preacher have to say. You feel me? I'm too busy studying myself. You know what I'm saying? Asking the Spirit to forgive me for all the things I did erroneous in my life. You know what I'm talking about? That's what it's about. That's what the relationship about. The relationship is finding a focus for a better reason. You know what I'm talking about? Not this blind shit that everybody living. You know what I'm saying? All these wannabe gangsters. You ain't no gangster in the kingdom. I'm sorry. You ain't no gangster to the kingdom. Your heart, where your heart at? What you talking about? Why you hating on your brother? Oh, that's not your brother. You got another name for him, huh? Well, God got something for you. When I say God, I say the creator. Do you know that he's going to put his spirit? Do you know that he has put his spirit in the ones that are chosen? Do you know that? Do you know that Christ, when he was talking about wrath and love, he wasn't playing. But it's in a metaphoric stage to the point where you would think that something gonna happen, you know what I mean, so miraculously that it would help you change or this and that. No, everything's already been shown and showing you. Everything's showing you. If you don't clean your body out, if you're looking for a way to clean your body out, you saying, "Oh, I don't like it because it tastes like this and it don't taste right." You're used to what your taste bud have given you over the eons, over the years. You're used to a hand-me-down taste buds. You never been in the journey long enough to taste the fruits of the Holy Spirit, taste the fruits of the earth. You never digested long enough to say, you know what? Let me pull back from all this other stuff and see if this vibrates right with my spirit. You know, you'll become and be a better person. I'm sorry, that Seymour got me draining. You might think it's something else. Crazy, huh? Yeah. So this is the thing about it. People that come in your life, they're there only to show you who they is. You know what I mean? Then they back off doing what they doing. You know what they supposed to be doing for the devil. You know, so they want to make you out of this. They want to make you out of that. Well, I say this right here. You know what I mean? You can't make shit. You know what I'm talking about? You can't make shit, but try to help the world be a better place. Other than that, you slow. Other than that, you mad because you hate that somebody like me is talking the truth. The truth is people need to learn how to treat each other, the neighbors. When I say neighbors, I'm talking about the people right next to you. When you're in the church, you talking about some reach out and touch somebody's hand. You know what I'm saying? Remember that? And I ain't gonna say all the school and the church was bad and this and that. No, my grandma taught me to love. You feel me? The simplicity of God is to love. That's his power on this third dimensional plane. If you don't use it, you know what I mean, you're not gonna see nothing. You're not gonna believe nothing. You're gonna always follow the world suit. Always be in denial, always be in fear of learning, you know. Learn what? You think you know something. No, you haven't even read nothing for your own unctions or your soul, for your character to see. You know? The spirit read along with you. You get your chills, you get your vibration, you get your unctions, but do you follow them? Have you ever followed them? Are you just living a normal life? Are you scared to die? Do you believe in death? Do you believe in death? You know, I choose not to attend funerals. You know, I choose to realize what Christ was saying, let the dead bury the dead to a certain extent. I realize what he means. You know, to the mourners, to the people that stand over the casket and to the pastor that stand over the casket talking about, he was this person and this person did and God this and that. Don't call it. Don't you dare call it. You know what I'm saying? You don't know the half. You know what I mean? You don't know what that spirit did to provoke. You don't know what that spirit did. You know what I mean? To hurt, to hinder. You don't know. You don't know the secrets between them and God. You know what I'm talking about? Unless they're really willing to expose them. And the ones that's here, you better be ready. You better be ready to get that shit up off your chest. You better be ready to expose these demons. Huh? Expose the demons that were sent. You feel me? The ones that sent back thinking they got away with the things that they did. You ain't get away with a fuck thing. I expose your ass. Because you're supposed to be. You feel me? Because you're supposed to be. You can say what you want to say about me. I learned everything. I learned everything of the enemy that was in me that had to come out. You feel what I'm saying? Everything. When I say that, I mean that. I mean that I don't give a fuck about what this world care about. I care about these babies. I care about the generation to come. I care about what the Galactic Council say. Huh? That's what I care about. Say you too much. You too this, you too that. That son too much. That son too much on y'all ass. Y'all better get right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard so many people say, oh, it's so hot. This and that. Oh, this and that. One person say, come on, hey man, come on out the sun like you saving me from the sun. I love the sun. I love the sun. You know what I mean? To your people that's playing up under you. You know what I'm saying? That's talking about you. That's talking shit, slight shit about you. You know what I'm talking about? Get ready. Get ready, because my people are the kingdom. You feel me? They from the kingdom. You feel me? My real true people are from the kingdom. You know what I'm talking about? Believe that. You feel me? And I'm going to know who they is. And you going to know that God wasn't playing. When I say God, I say the God within you. You know what I mean? But through the traveling aspect of where we came from, through that spirit, through your ancestors, through your characteristics, all your ancestors, all these gifts that you got that you haven't even opened the package yet. Because you so busy saying, I'm going to be this for the world. I want the world to view me as this. Nah, I'm going to let the world hate me. Yeah, you can hate me because the love finna show. You feel what I'm saying? The love finna show. The thing about it is, people got to get out the way. If you can't expound on a little bit, you got to get out the way. If you can't expose yourself, you got to get the fuck out the way. That's law. You know what I mean? Use your heart when you're dealing with people. You know what I mean? All this thinking that somebody thinking that they're better, this and that, I don't see how. I don't see how. I'd rather some, you know what I'm saying, for the exposure of humanity to show them that, hey, that's a lie. You know? God say, listen, you really want a Porsche? You really want this? Man, fuck that shit. You know what I'm talking about? With so much stuff that need to be done, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You think it's about you, but you ain't think about your kids' generations. You ain't think about they babies. How this world gonna be upon their neck. That's where your heart supposed to be at. I don't give a fuck who you is and what you think. You know what I'm saying? You can't whoop the spirituality of what's showing. You can't whoop that. No? You can't use your dirty heart against what's coming. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't gonna work. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't gonna work. Your God don't run shit. You feel what I'm saying? The God of creation run everything. And it's in the blood of those who choose to use their heart. Those who choose to do what's willing to do and what's right. Those that choose to see and say, yeah, I seen that. I know this shit changed. Something ain't right with this. I need to figure this shit out because I know it's detrimental if I don't. Hold up. Okay, I'm back. Now, I want to say this right here. I still smoke guns, and don't judge me for it, you feel me? This ain't got nothing to do with nobody else, you feel me? This for my peace, my relaxation. You know what I'm talking about? So, if you don't use what you have, your tools within, you know what I mean? People don't start looking at the magnify scope and start looking at, like, they say you got high blood pressure. They say you got this. They say you got that. You're in fear. Why? Why you in fear? Why you in fear? Because you haven't met Yahshua. You haven't met God. You haven't met God. You haven't greeted him in the grass. You haven't greeted him in the herbs. You haven't greeted him in the church of your own vessel. You haven't. So you think that something wrong with somebody. No, something wrong with you. You know? But we're not gonna go into all that right now. Only thing we finna go into is that, listen, everybody had their purpose. I don't know if your purpose is regular, if your purpose is seated on the throne of Satan. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. You feel me? I don't give a fuck. But what I give a fuck about is these babies. You know what I'm talking about? What I care about is this generation to come. You know what I'm saying? White, black, you feel me? Like the Christ spirit, it don't play. It's not on that shit right there. Half these brothers, yeah, my brothers are my brothers in heaven. But half these people, have people that are in religions, people that's in this occult, talking about cause I've been in the gathering before. I've been in the gathering. You know what I mean? That's how I had to find out that I was 144. You know what I mean? But my spirit, the good spirit, you feel me? The spirit that gave me the good unctions, you feel me? I know my spirit. It said, you even to be a part of that cult, you just there to see how they operate. See, we're here to see how things operate in the spirit. You know what I mean? The ancestors are watching through the blood. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? They watching through the blood, you know? So the transformation is real. The transformation is good heart. If you don't have no good heart in these times, you know what I'm saying? You are liable to be the enemy. You know what I'm talking about? You are liable to hate someone. You are liable to hate someone for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Other than your own wicked reason. Other than your own wicked choices. So you say, God don't operate like this. You never met my father. You know what I'm saying? To that extent. You haven't been through what I've been through to talk like I talk. You haven't been saved, you know what I'm saying, by knowledge, by knowing. You haven't. You been saved? Who you been saved from? You still fear death. I don't fear death. I'm saved from fear and death. I'm saved from all that. You know, you really got to look at your life. You know what I mean? And you got to ask yourself, do I want to be part of what's right? You know what I mean? Say, I didn't do nothing wrong, no, but I'm just living my life. You just living your life. But you got the heart of a hater. You know what I mean? You say things out of line. You don't know how the kingdom work with somebody else. That's your problem. You know what I'm talking about? Some people don't even know what I'm talking about because they so much into their own little world where they think they are God to other people. You ain't no fucking God. You know what I'm talking about? You're a peasant to the kingdom. You know what I'm talking about? Because you won't lower yourself. You won't humble yourself on this earth plane. You know what I mean? Yeah, be dignified by not having nothing. Be dignified by not having what everybody else have. Nobody want that shit. I know what it is and what it ain't. You know? I could have been had this, that, or that. I made a choice within and say, you know what? Lord, just guide me. You know what I'm talking about? Spirit of Christ, guide me. Ancestors, guide me. You know what I mean? When you go within yourself and you feel the freedom, you know what I'm saying? You know you're free. You know what I mean? So you're free on the inside. So I freely speak how I speak. And I'm sorry that you hate me. I'm sorry that you feel the type of way about me. You know? I'm sorry that you ain't the one out here, you know what I mean, viewing, imagining, you know what I'm saying, how these outcomes have happened with these people dying, with children dying, with children being influenced, that you ain't got imagination to see what the enemy is doing, who is the enemy, you know what I mean, what being sent, what being set, you know. I'm sorry, you know, sorry for you not, you know what I mean, realizing that it's bigger than what you think. It's bigger than what your pastor say, you know what I'm talking about? It's bigger than that. It's about respect and humanity. It's about putting things in line up where they're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? It's about having heart to see what people go through. That's what it's about. Because if you went through it and somebody you know went through it, you'll sit down and meditate on that and say, dog. But on this end, you don't. You're on the judge. So you be judged. Say, he's just talking. You'll see. You'll see. It's through listening, paying attention to the kingdom. And he gonna pick the ones that you least suspect. Least suspect. And that's what you're saying. You're seeing a lot of people. But I've seen a lot of people fake too. You know what I'm talking about? I really did do my time. I really did cry. I really did hold hands with inmates. I really did try to trick the devil in them to pray for their people when they want zoom zooms and wham whams for their people to send them money and shit, but they ain't think about their kids. You got power to pray for your own kids while you in there. You got the power of a God to protect only the right things. Only thing was good. You know what I'm talking about? You have that power. But you sit there and play gangster, huh? But I'm gonna tell you, the kingdom got the real gangsters. The Galactic Council, the real gangster. Ain't nobody gonna do shit but sit here and watch and listen to what they supposed to listen to. All them little threats, that shit don't do nothing. What you're doing is you're threatening your own self when you threat someone anointed. You threaten your own future, when you threat someone anointed. Check it. Look at the situation, the occurrences that happen in life. Look at what you do and what you disrespect. And you will see why people go through what they go through. You know what I'm talking about? People say, oh, being healthy don't got nothing to do with this. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. It has something to do with your way of thinking. See, a free spirit, you know what I'm saying, gonna think freely and gonna do what's right. For their vessel, for their body, for the future, for the influence, gonna do what's right. Say, oh, you cuss. You cuss too much. That's my language. That's where I came from. And if you can't understand that, you know what I'm talking about, something wrong with you. You know what I'm talking about? Who don't cuss? I just express myself. So I'm not for a war. I'm not here to gain no war. I'm not here to gain this and gain that. I already have it within. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, I'm really just here to guide the show. And, you know, be afflicted. You know, we all get afflicted. You know what I'm saying? But we have irreflected minds. You have an irreflected mind, you're gonna be afflicted. Huh? I say irreflected, I mean, shit, you doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Expecting a different result. You know? As for the spell word, You know what I mean? Our sisters out here doing spell work. It's crazy. Twirling of their head. You know, some of these brothers don't even know they're getting spell work done on them. Some people don't even know in church that you getting spell work done on you. You know what I'm saying? There's so many priests cast spells by saying the same shit and not telling you the truth in their heart, where they know what's right or wrong. They know that this new stuff coming out. They know that God is showing us something new, but they go against it. You know what I'm saying? They go against it. Say, I'm a Christian. Yeah. Well, I believe in Christ. You know what I'm talking about? Huh? That's my cornerstone. I believe in Christ, but I'm not no Christian. You know what I'm saying? I'm a free spirit. You feel me? I'm a galactic seed. You feel me? So that's what I am. Not who I choose to be. That's who I am. You know? You grew up in that. You know? You grew up in that and they still not telling you the truth. Why? It's questions. Why did you take this out of here? Why did you take this book up out of here? Why did the Catholic Church do this shit? You know what I'm saying? Why did you change the color of a picture and give us a picture? That's wrong. I don't give a fuck who you is, white, black, whatever. It's wrong. You know what I'm talking about? To remove something, to change something, to touch something of God. You know what I mean? When they talk about these food, they're changing the food. You think your body love that shit? You think that the body that he created wants some shit that should change? And he say, I put it on the earth. You know what I'm talking about? We say I'm too radical. Nah. That's why I'm by myself. You feel me? I'm gonna get the will done. You feel me? I'm gonna say what's need to be said. You feel me? That's why I choose not to love this shit. At first I didn't. At first I'm like, man, oh Lord, 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 what's going on? He said, I'm sitting your ass down. You too important to be playing around with people. Cause they think that you are fake. Think that I play a game within them and you to say that, oh, this man right here is talking about this right here, man. He ain't this, he ain't that. He ain't that and he ain't this. Listen, it's in my heart, it's in my soul. You can't take that away from me. You can't take no mistakes away from quality. You can't take that away from the light. You know what I'm saying? So you out there living your life, the same life that you've been living, but you're talking about the next person. I'm gonna tell you something, you're gonna answer for that. You're gonna answer for that. The ones out here doing the spell work against their brothers and sisters, doing spell work, period. Period. That's arrogance. You know what I'm talking about? That's wrong. You know? You got to do all that right there to get some money. You got to do all that right to get a man. You got to do all that right. You should be raising your fucking kids. You know what I'm talking about? Disrespectful. Then want to tell a kid, nah, you ain't got to be so hard on it. You don't know what? God was hard on me. Because I want to be the child of God out here living in the world. So you trying to tell me that somebody raised by God can't tell a child what's right or wrong? A man can't tell a child what's right or wrong for these times and what's coming. But you think you finna go into the kingdom with that fuck shit? You crazy as fuck. You, your pastor, and anybody else. I don't give a fuck what color you is. I don't care what you say. I'm going to walk this earth and I'm going to be happy as God allow me to be. Unless the God inside of me allow me to be. You get in the way with that. Feel the jurisdiction or the spirit telling you, hey, you better get out of the way. This ain't no game. If it ain't no game for your babies, if it ain't game for you, it ain't no game. When we pronounce this, when we speak our peace, when we see what's going on, it ain't no game. Yeah, I have sinned. You know what I'm talking about? But that shit ain't offending nobody. I don't sin to offend nobody. You feel what I'm saying? The sin come from what? These shits that they put in your face. These programs, these influences, these this. Until you able to talk and speak and talk about what's real, I don't want to hear that shit. Until you run around and talk about the next person, I ain't normal. I ain't for you. Because you ain't for yourself. You ain't for the kingdom. That's why. So keep talking that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Keep talking that shit. I'm keep doing what I'm supposed to do. This ain't no game. This ain't no competition. Get on your shit, nigga. Get on your shit. Whoever you may be. Get on your shit. If you can't get on your shit, ask somebody where to start at. Tell somebody what you've been going through. Because I know you've been going through it. The spirit been trying to teach you and tell you something. You be like, resisting, huh? You been resisting? You been resisting, huh? You been resisting your inner self. You been resisting your change. I don't depend on nobody to tell me, you know what I'm saying, about what's going on within me. No more. Once you get to a certain, no more. I'm not saying that I'm better than you. I'm better than this. I'm better than, nah. What I'm saying is, when you supposed to learn, you better fucking learn. And stop putting shit aside and say, oh, I know that. No, you ain't living that. You ain't walking that. You ain't talking that. You know? So you hate that I get to cuss and express myself. I've been had expression in me. Huh? That do away with all this prancing shit, all this suit and tie shit, all this, well, you gotta say it like this and this shit right here. But when you take your prancing ass home, you cuss. But you come here, you put your tie on. You come to church, you put your tie on. You come here and you put your tie on. Nah, we don't want none of that shit right here. Well, we want to whoop these children ass and get their ass right. You know what I'm saying? Get them out of these spells. This spell work being put over their mind through these TV influences. Huh? Through the taste bud influences. Huh? All that. And you think it's a game? Oh, something wrong with him. Well, something was wrong with half the prophets in the Bible if they went to prison and got out and they had to learn through that. They had to learn through this and learn through that. And they say, I'm going to expose all that fuck shit. Huh? You don't like me? Because I'm going to tell you the truth. You living for the world. You're influenced by the world. Be your own leader. You know what I'm saying? For the kingdom. You know what I'm talking about? White, black, whoever you is. Do something right in your life. Do something righteous in your life. You feel what I'm saying? Stop hating on people. Stop finding reasons. Stop getting in groups. Thinking you're going to stop what God has started. Huh? You think you're going to stop something? You think you're going to run something? I advise you to stand out the way. I advise you to get out the way. Because you ain't going to stop nothing. You see that lion back there? Huh? You see that? It's an ancient group of lions. You feel me? You got the reptilian been going through it with them. You know what I'm talking about? Through these cartoons. You go watch whatever. Study. You studied so long at Preston. You studied so long in school, elementary. You studied so long in here. You got your graduation. You got your what's come. You got this. You got that. But you don't know the spirituality of your whole being, your whole existence. You know? I ain't saying it ain't gonna help. It ain't gonna help you have a comfortable way of living. But you seem to get uncomfortable when you open your mouth and tell the truth. So what does it have to do with the truth? It really separates you, because all the people majority of the people that's studying to be something, you know what I'm talking about? that something gonna tell you that you're not this, but you are. You know what I mean? We all are meant to show our good side. You know what I mean? Our side that qualifies, no matter how you get it out. You feel me? That's what it is, what it ain't. You feel me? Now, to you men, you feel me? To you undercover men, you feel me? That touched another man, you feel what I'm saying? Or let another man touch you. You know what I'm talking about? You disrespectful to the kingdom. You know what I'm talking about? Believe that. I'm speaking on that. It's a woman gonna speak on the women. Believe that. It's a goddess gonna speak on the women. Believe that. I'm a god. You feel me? I rep that I'm a god. The spirit said, be ye more God, I am. So, to you men, to you undercover wicked ass niggas, to you wicked men, to you wicked white men, to you wicked black men, that think that you that think you had ability, that you had a right to disrespect a godly man. You think you had a right? You feel me? I told you everything is a journey. I told you, a man ain't never touched me except when I was a child. You feel me? A man ain't never touched me except I was a child. To you women out here, lying, trying to put that spirit on another man, you got death on you. I mean that. I pray that. I know that. I know heaven with me behind that. You have death on you. Huh? You have death on you. You are the worst influencers of the world. You stop the seed from growing to being who they are. You influence all the bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? You have a rough life ahead of you. You know what I mean? If you make it past these segments. You know what I'm talking about? To you molesters of children out. To you molesters of children. Huh? Oh, it's something coming for you. Oh, yeah, shit can say. Yeah. It's coming. It's coming. When I was down that road, y'all know what it is. Y'all know. Y'all coming there, they snatch all your food, they snatch everything from you. You know what I'm talking about? To you wicked minds, you know what I'm saying? You better ask God to take you up out of that shit. You better expound on that shit. I expound on anything. Yeah. A motherfucker tried me when I was young. You know what I'm talking about? When Obama brought his puss ass up in here, That was an agenda. Y'all ain't see it. If you didn't make it past that agenda, something wrong with you. You feel me? I got characteristics. Don't never get it confused. You feel me? Don't never get that shit confused. To you wicked ass women that's going about, you know what I'm talking about? You feel me? Spreading rumors. I guarantee you won't never see one near me. You feel me? You won't never see one near me. And on the answers of your heart, feel it. You wrong. You wrong. You're wrong. You ain't living in your level of potential. You ain't being a goddess. You've been a harlot. You've been a whore. You've been a gossiper. Yeah. To my partner, to my partner that did New Soda Road with me, boy, I don't know who you think you is. I never met somebody so wicked in my life. You know what I'm saying? I never met somebody that play up on somebody and do spell work. I never met a man that do spell work. You feel what I'm saying? To these recent days, these recent years. You feel me? You gone. You feel me? You gone. When I say you gone, man, you gone. I ain't saying you death ain't shit. It ain't such thing as death. But your life of what you want to live based off how you steal, you gone. Once people be aware of what people are doing to them, you gone. To the women that did spell work on me, you gone. I plead to the king to see what you have done. You gone. Nigga, I ain't never got a line to disrespect somebody. I might cuss off of what I want, of what I see was right. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I ain't disrespect nobody. I pray with everybody I was around. You feel what I'm saying? The kingdom know that. You feel me? You gone. I mean that shit. TikTok that. I'm real as I am. You feel me? Talking about I'm crazy. How I'm crazy? For telling the truth? Anybody get in the kingdom way, watch what happened to him. Watch what happened to him. Get in the way if you want to. Now let me walk this earth like a regular person. If I ain't disrespect you, don't disrespect me. If I ain't in your area disrespecting you, don't disrespect me. If they could do TikTok, I could do TikTok. If they could do Facebook, I could do Facebook. You disrespect me, I'ma sue your ass. Believe that. By the kingdom, I'ma sue you. And I ain't talking about no money on earth. I'm talking about the kingdom. I'ma bankrupt your ass spiritually. You think you think you run something. You don't run me. That's to anybody. To my people, to any people. You don't run me. You know what I'm talking about? Christ's spirit run me 144 frequency. Believe that. And every gift that I got to get it out with, I'm going to do it. And you get in the way, you going to pass away. Believe that. Since you fear death so much, I don't fear death. It ain't no such thing to me. You know what I'm talking about? Now, TikTok that. Believe that. You know what I'm talking about? Now, other than that, be cool. You feel me? Have a nice day. You feel me? To you preachers that want disrespect, said to me, I'll come whoop your ass in front of that picture, Caesar Borgia. It don't matter to me. Yeah. I mean, now have a nice day. For the babies, 144, believe that. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't no game. I'm talking about somebody crazy. Only reason I went to where I went was to study. You don't get it. I ain't know it until I had to get it. Yeah, I know.